What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Christy, and if you are not new here, welcome back. Thank you so much for returning. I am a personal trainer and group fitness instructor, as well as an online fitness coach. I work in San Diego, California, and I help people all over the world with my online fitness coaching programs, and I've been in the fitness industry for over 8 years now. I'm also a certified personal trainer, and I have a bachelor's of science degree in kinesiology. Okay, so if you follow me on any of my other social media channels, some of you guys may know I've been talking about it a lot on Instagram. I am leaving the country for 3 weeks in a couple days to go to Brazil. I'm really excited. This will be my second time in Brazil, and I'm staying longer than I did the first time, and I'm going to be doing a lot of exploring, a lot of beaching, a lot of eating really good food, and just enjoying the country and enjoying the culture and the amazing views and amazing people. It seems like everywhere you look, whether it's Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or whatever, you see people traveling all the time, and travel has become such a part of what it seems millennials and just everyone's kind of routine nowadays. And the most popular thing that you see on Instagram is the famous bikini picture on some beach in Bali with the girl looking perfect and her perfect glutes and her nice flat stomach with a drink, and you're kind of wondering, like, how does this girl stay looking like that if she's traveling all the time? Like, what's her secrets? What's going on here? So today's video, I want to talk a little bit about two things. My little experiment that I'm going to do on myself, and why I actually don't think I'm going to gain weight on this trip. I'm going to weigh myself, see where I'm at, and then I'm going to weigh myself when I get back and see where I'm at. We're going to compare those two numbers. I do not think I'm going to gain any weight. If anything, I actually think I'm going to lose weight, but that's my hypothesis, so I'm going to take you guys through that with me. And then topic 2 today, we're going to talk about why you might actually see the number on the scale go up when you're traveling, or when you get back from traveling. 136.6. Okay, so I've just shown you guys my starting point with my body weight. Now, here's why I don't think that I'm going to gain weight on this trip to Brazil. There's some vacations you go on, right, and you know that it's gonna be like a chill ass vacation. Like, you're gonna lay on a beach, you're not gonna do anything. You're gonna sit there, you're gonna relax, you're gonna eat, you're gonna drink. You might go dancing one night. You're probably not gonna work out, but you're gonna enjoy yourself to the absolute fullest. And then there's other trips that you go on that are going to be more active by nature. You're gonna be doing a lot of walking, you might be doing hiking, you're gonna be doing outdoor activities. You know that the meal portions are maybe a little bit smaller in those countries, like Europe, for example. Everybody kind of wants to use Europe. Their portions are a lot smaller. Yes, you're like drinking wine with every single meal, but the food portions are smaller, and you're doing a lot of walking by nature. You're not driving, most likely, in those countries. So during this trip, it's going to be a very active trip. It's a very tropical country. It's a country filled with a lot of beaches, a lot of hiking, a lot of adventure. So we're going to be doing a lot of like exploring, swimming, maybe some paddleboarding, a lot of hiking. It's going to be hot. We're going to be sweating. We're going to be active. So I think in that sense, we're not just going to be laying around chilling. So that will help me to kind of either maintain my body weight or maybe even lose a little bit of body weight, which is not necessarily going to come just from strict body fat loss, but nonetheless, it's going to be a pretty active trip. I'm also going to be making sure that I get plenty of water in. I'm going to be sharing a lot of dishes with, as far as food, with the friends that I'm traveling with, because I want to try everything. So it's going to be like lots of sharing, lots of bites of stuff. And we shall see, but if my hypothesis is wrong and I do come back a little bit heavier than what I left, I'm not going to freak out about it. And that leads me into my next points of why you might see that number on the scale shoot up when you get back from a trip. Okay, so I've got 5 reasons why you might see that scale shoot up after or while you're on a trip. Number 1, I've already talked about this a little bit, but It's lack of exercise. So you're simply not burning as many calories as you're used to burning if you're like a regular gym goer or just exerciser in general. You might not be very active on this vacation. You might be chilling. So if you're intaking more or about the same number of calories that you're used to on a regular basis, but you're not as active, you might see that number go up a couple pounds. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Once you hop back in the gym or resume your regular activities, that number should go right back down to a maintenance level. However, I would recommend, if you can, try and be active on your trip. Even if that means just like 1 or 2 days in the hotel gym, or going on long walks, or choosing to walk somewhere versus taking a taxi, if it's safe, of course. Doing a hike, doing some sort of water activity. I recommend trying to be a little bit active on your vacation, just for the reasons of like feeling good, feeling healthy, feeling like you got some sort of activity in. The second reason is that you are in a calorie surplus. So this goes right in line with not exercising. Hey, you're in a different country, you're exploring a different culture, it's time to let loose a little bit, you've earned it. Again, you might just be intaking more calories than you're used to, and this is probably the case because you've got your calories coming from alcohol, food, desserts, whatever you want to indulge in. So again, once you come back and you're back to your regularly scheduled macros and calorie intake, you should see that number balance out. My kind of recommendation here is indulge in everything that you want to. Don't hold back. You might only be in that country or on that vacation one time. You should explore and experience everything that you want to as far as alcohol, food. Do your thing. I am personally going to be trying a lot of stuff, so I'm going to be sharing with my friends. But if I love something and I want to eat the whole thing, I'm going to eat the whole thing. If I want to get it again the next day, I'm going to get it again the next day. Don't trade these experiences for a couple pounds of like water or fluid retention that you're going to see. Not worth it. Eat the food. You guys, I'm going to be eating, let me just tell you. First of all, we all know acai bowls. Acai comes from Brazil. They've got the most amazing acai. It's fresh. It doesn't have added sugar. It's so like rich. They don't put a whole bunch of stuff on top of it either. It's usually just a little bit of granola with like a little bit of coconut maybe, but it's the best. I'm so excited, and it's the best on like a hot day. Number 2, pão de queijo. So pão de queijo is literally just balls of cheese bread. It's so good. It's just like little dough. It's not dough actually. It's made out of tapioca, so it's gluten-free. Ha. Health. But it's just a ball with tapioca powder on the outside and then cheese in the middle, and you bite into it and it just like melts. It's so good. So yeah, I'm not gonna trade my acai or my pão de queijo for a couple pounds. Like, I'm gonna eat that stuff. I'm gonna go in. I'm not gonna have it when I come back to the United States, so I'm gonna enjoy it while I can. Okay, third reason why you might gain weight. Stress. Traveling is stressful. It's obviously amazing and it's super enjoyable and you love it and I love it, but it can be stressful. Running late to the airport, having to pack, worrying about like your passport or your visa or like finances when you get there, or not working. It's stressful. It throws you out of your normal routine and your normal environment. So when you're stressed, cortisol goes up. You can hold on to some weight, because when you're in a stress state, the last thing your body wants to do is lose fat. That does not make sense for your body. So if you're stressed a little bit from your vacation or your travel plans aren't going quite as you thought, you might be gaining just a little bit of stress weight. Hopefully all your plans go according to plan, but that is another reason why you might see a little bit of weight gain. If you have any bumps in your travel plans, try and just chill. Know that these things happen. Know that you're gonna work it out. It's gonna work itself out, and just take it as a little bit of a bump in the road and move on. Enjoy your trip. 4, you're not sleeping well. You're getting shitty sleep. You're staying in a hotel or an Airbnb that has like this rickety old mattress, or a pillow that doesn't support your neck, or you're going to bed way later than you normally do, or you're just on a completely different time zone and you're not getting good sleep. Sleep is where your body recovers. Sleep is crucial to keep your body at a maintainable body weight. For weight loss, I always tell people the easiest thing to lose weight is to sleep more, because it's less hours that you're awake, less hours that you could be consuming calories. Sleep more if you're trying to lose weight. What I like to do when I go on a trip and there's a time zone change is I get there that day and I stay up the entire day. Even if I'm dead ass tired or I didn't sleep on the red eye or whatever, I stay up that entire day and then I fall asleep that night being really tired with the time zone that I'm currently in, and then it just like sets you for the entire trip from there on out, and your sleeping should be good from there. And then same thing when I travel back. I just go to bed that night when I'm supposed to and end up sleeping really, really well. And then you can kind of recover quicker, getting back to your normal routine, and you don't have as much jet lag from what I've found. Fifth and final reason why you might be gaining weight on your vacation or after your vacation is alcohol / not drinking enough water. So this might not apply to you. You might not drink. I do drink, and I especially drink when I'm on a trip. Just consuming alcoholic beverages alone is gonna put you in a calorie surplus perhaps. So it goes back to that one point in the very beginning, just of being in a surplus. So when you're consuming alcohol, if you can, try and make a smarter decision, a lower calorie decision, maybe some light beer or hard alcohol with like a soda water or what have you. Cut it down from 3 glasses of wine to 2 glasses of wine. So the signature cocktail in Brazil is called a caipirinha, and it's a fermented sugarcane rum with lime, and then they add a bunch of sugar to the drink and kind of muddle it and shake it up, and there you go, your caipirinha. So what I do there is I ask them to cut the sugar in half for the drink, and that's going to save me a significant amount of calories over the duration of the trip. Also, the golden rule: for every alcoholic beverage you consume, try and drink a glass of water as well. Water will keep you feeling good, feeling hydrated. If you're in a hot environment, a hot climate, you're gonna be really, really thankful that you drink water. Depends on the country you're going to. Drink bottled water if you can, if you're going somewhere that you're not sure about the ice or whatever. Also, water will keep you regular, if you know what I'm saying, because a lot of us get a little bit backed up when we travel. And that's another reason why you might see a little bit of weight gain, because you're freaking constipated. You got a bunch of stuff hanging out in here. So drink water, try and keep yourself regular, hydrated, and choose the lower calorie drink option if you can. If you don't want to choose the lower calorie drink option and you want to go for pina coladas every day, that's fine too. I'm just telling you what I would do if you're trying to stay a little bit under control and not gain weight on your trip. Okay, you guys, so those are my 5 reasons why you might be gaining weight on your vacation or after your vacation. Now, with this all in mind, I would not freak out about a little bit of weight gain after a trip. Again, I reiterated this many, many times throughout this video, but once you go back to your normal routine, your body should really get back to a point of homeostasis, as long as you're getting back to your normal routine and you're not kind of letting the trip throw you totally off balance in your regular life, regular exercise and nutrition routine. So get back on your plan, whatever that may be, when you get back from your vacation, and know that a little bit of weight gain is entirely normal. Don't freak out about it. My advice would be to enjoy your trip. You might only get to do this once, and you could always lose that little bit of weight that you may have gained. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. I'm going to check back in with you in a couple of weeks and let you know if I maintained or gained or lost body weight on my trip to Brazil. And as always, thank you so much for watching this video. If you loved this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss a thing.